as well somewhere over in Mordona. Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. Frankard wants you to vanquish Ifrit and has information that will help you arrange an encounter. Okay. Jump over to Uldar. We need to speak to Flame Commander Swift. And Ifrit has already been summoned. Okay, so there's an Aephorite in Zaharak, which is in southern Fanalan. We need to attune ourselves to it, and that will take us to the Bowl of Embers. So we're just going to rush through here to try and get to the Amalja Aephorite. And hopefully we'll be able to find a party of adventurers relatively quickly. Hopefully. The Bowl of Embers hard mode is now unlocked. Ooh, we've unlocked the Trials Roulette. We need to increase our average item level up to 90. We're at 86, and that's due to our accessories, to be perfectly honest. Either way, while your victory over Ultima Weapon has set off waves of celebration across the land, the jubilation is short-lived, for the beast tribes are seeking to summon their gods once more. Confirmation has arrived that the Amalja have already succeeded in calling forth Ifrit, who has returned far mightier than his last incarnation, owing to the vast amount of crystals he has gorged upon. Prepare yourself for a scorching encounter. Now, in fairness, I'm not sure if we need to stick around here, so... Now, we have the tanks, we have the healers already, we're just waiting for the DPS. Let's see what else we have. Thaumaturgy, pugilism. Hopefully we don't need to go back to the Beast Tribe Aephorite. Hello, Ifrit. Once more into the fray. It's going reasonably well so far. Happy days. Thank you for the player commendation. No one died. I call that a success in my book. Oh, and yeah, the quest is gone. Right. So there's a couple of level 50 quests here, but let's get ourselves back over to the Waking Sand and see if the Sahagin, not the Sahagin, sorry, the Kobolds and the Ixal have summoned their Primals. I spent a fair few of my tombstones ready for when I get my magical DPS up to level 50. The tombstones of poetics can be used for level 50 and level 60 gear, but we won't be able to get to the NPCs who sell the level 60 gear up until we get to the end of the main Heavensward expansion, so there's no real point in saving them just yet. Okay. We have Papalimo here. In the full Garuda Awakening. Papalimo would have you vanquish Garuda, who has returned stronger and bloodthirstier than before. Okay. Need to get ourselves over to the Order of Twin Adder. They have also found an Aephorite. Primal Fear. Good band, actually. Oh, from what I remember, Primal Fear anyway. We will speak to Eorzea once we've helped deal with Garuda and no doubt Titan as well. Garuda's probably one of the harder primals early on just because of the mechanics later on, like midway through the fight. Hard mode shouldn't be too bad though. It'll be the extreme mode of the primals that will cause us difficulty. Okay. Oh, what do you have for us? Oh, yes. So we're going back up to Camp Dragonhead. And in Natalan, one of these settlements designed and built by the Ixal, is the Aephorite we need to bind to get access to the Howling Eye. have a Ixali chieftain here. Well, we'll leave him be. We are not here for him. We are here for the safer right. Howling Eye Horde is now unlocked. Not to be outdone by the Amalja, the Ixal have also taken advantage of Ultima Weapon's destruction and again summoned their patron deity. What is worse, the most recent incarnation of Garuda is said to possess a nigh insatiable appetite for destruction. If Kurfus and the Twelves would ought to be spared further destruction, you must return to the Howling Eye and seek an audience with the Lady of the Vortex. And we'll head back over to the Waking Sands in the meanwhile. We're waiting for the party to form. As no doubt the kobolds have no doubt done likewise. Since we can't speak to Y'shtola just yet. Probably until Garuda is defeated. Pick up a roll for the orchestron. Play music in our estates or in our inn-rooms, but we need to obtain the musical scores first of all. Do I just unlock that? I do just unlock that. Handy. Yeah, hopefully we'll find a party relatively quickly then. Let's just sit back and relax. Wait for the proc and then we can go speak to Y'shtola. Ever waiting. Ah, come on, players. I know everyone wants to kill Garuda much like I do. And here we go. Oh, that was fast. There we go. Ooh, a formature weapon. We'll agreed on that. Garuda's van. What does it look like? Ah, come on, people. Could you roll for it? There we are. Thank you for the commendations. And now we can talk to Y'shtola. In a Titan spot, Y'shtola would entrust you with a titanic task of defeating the greatly strengthened Titan. Okay. Over to Maelstrom Command and Limsa Lominsa. The Lord of Crags has returned. There's a new aephorite that's situated in the Yugamaro mines. Right, back to Camp Overlook. And we're heading into the Kobold mine shafts themselves. So we do have a few targets here for our hunting log. Not that we're really going to be wanting to really level up the White Mage much any further, but if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. And into the Kobold mines we go. Now, they're a bit convoluted, there's a bit of a maze to it. The 5th Order Patriarch. Obviously we know the orders go from the lowest number being the most powerful. From our talks with the 789th. And here we are. From deep within their minds, the kobolds have watched and waited for another opportunity to summon their great father and wreak havoc upon Limsa Lominsa. With the destruction of Ultima Weapon, the final obstacle to their plans was removed, allowing the beastmen to summon their god without fear of imperial reprisal. Once more it falls to you to ensure that the Lord of Crags never sees the light of day. Ooh, average wait time 11 minutes. Nasty. Okay. So, have we done? We've done all the dungeons currently available to us. We have yet to do further than the level 25 guild tests, but we might do them as our thaumaturge. So what we should probably do is get ourselves... there's so many places we could travel to now. There's so many dungeons to unlock. We might as well keep going back to the Waking Sands. We might not do any of the smaller missions, even though we probably should. We should really just focus on the missions that unlock new things for us. So, with that in mind, Eorzea has something for us. As does a couple of NPCs at Vesper Bay. Now, I think Eorzea, you see, the Beast Tribes, despite us defeating Ifrit and despite us defeating Garuda, and hopefully defeating Titan once again in the near future, The kobolds, the Amalja, and the Ixal aren't going to stop. And I'm sure J is here to tell us that there are other ways in which Primals can be enhanced. And I think that is what he's going to be telling us. What is, we'll get ourselves down. And we will wait once more. We have to wait a good while, unfortunately. Actually, give me just a moment while we're waiting. I'll be right back. So, by the way, there. Thankfully, it didn't pop early. I was kind of afraid it might do that. I'll just quickly attend to one or two household chores, which I could do relatively quickly. Get them out the way. Ooh. Once more we're feeling. Well, Oh, and the tank just jumped to his death. This DPS... I'll have to time this well. Christ. Oh. Damn it. Well, that could have went a hell of a lot better. But... yeah. The tank jumped off the edge by mistake. The main tank, anyway, who had the experience. It would have been faster if Volker, who's new, and the Red Mage hadn't got themselves killed. Well, these things happen. Okay, this time it's going a lot easier. Oh, someone's run off. It was the monk. Happy days. The star globe of cracks. Hey, thank you for the commendations. Right, so that's all the hard mode original 3 Primals defeated. Can't remember what these are. Oh well, we'll start with Primal Fear, I suppose. Eorzea looks beseechingly in your direction, fear in his eyes. The Primal oh! The Primal has awakened in the Shroud. Okay, we will look into that, most definitely. Primal Awakening. Eorzea would speak to you regarding an unidentified Primal once again. I know of this one. Yeah, this sounds familiar. There's a mystery individual at Wineport in Eastern Fanalan who wishes to beseech us in regards to another Primal. And we have Primal Nature. Eorzea beseeches your aid in solving the urgent mystery of the Primals. A resurgent mystery. Garuda has stirred once again. Now these trials are definitely going to be a challenge. I'm not even sure if we wish to attempt them. But we can but try. In fairness, I think Garuda is probably the hardest one to actually complete. Either way, where do we want to go first? I guess we'll go to Eastern Lanosea before we head to Gridania. What do we have here? Oh. LSA. The sister of Alphino. So this is the start of what I believe is some of the 8-man raids in A Realm Reborn, known as the Coils of Bahamut. I have never done them with any of my characters. From what I know, obviously from Eorzea there, she is seeking to know what happened to Bahamut and her grandfather when he invoked the power of the 12 to try and contain the Primal that was held within Dalamund's moon. Now, we probably won't be doing it, because as I say, not many people will be doing the basic raid content, the early raid content, and it would take us forever. I could do it in my off time, but obviously I could be spending more time with you all here on stream or doing other content, so I won't be doing it. Though, if you're interested in discovering what happened to Alphinaud and Alice's grandfather, there is a video known as The Flames of Truth. It is basically the answers video, as well as the ending, what occurred to Louis Soir. I suppose what I could do, if I remember, is provide a link in the video on YouTube for anyone who's interested. You can find it yourself if you just put in Final Fantasy XIV Flames of Truth. It should no doubt come up as one of the first results. Here is the cavern entrance. So yeah, we have the Binding Coils of Bahamut. So you have the various turns. Obviously, you could read the descriptions if I slow it down. Seems Dalamund is actually known as the Ragnarok, a colossal starship that fell away from the Lesser Moon moments before Bahamut burst free. The Ragnarok was a vessel of the civilization of Alag. And you're travelling through the Ragnarok. And then finally, of course, we encountered a winged terror, an ancient dragon that had been brought to heel by the Allagans. The Ragnarok Central Core. As I say, no one will really be doing those duties, but we'll unlock it for the sake of prosperity. And maybe if I end up joining a free company, an active one at that, maybe in the future I could ask them to run through it with me. It becomes relevant just to talk about it because that's not the last time we're going to see Eorzea, and I think she thanks you for helping her discover the truth about her grandfather. And when I was playing as Leonhard, I hadn't actually done anything, so it was a bit awkward. Nope, before we learn about Garuda once again, let's head over and speak to Lewin. Learn about this other primal in the Twelves Wood. Who was that man in black? The Warlord would have you ascertain the veracity of the ominous rumours circulating about Gridania of late. The shadow-clad knight. Let me see. So a lot of people have claimed to see him and that they feel fear, but they don't really have much information for us to go on. The dark divinity. The Bolod would seek the counsel of others. He believes they bear a resemblance to Odin, the dark divinity, who is a primal. Of course, we have faced Primal. We've faced Odin previously, but not in terms of a mission. A random fate that spawns every few days. Okay. We've been asked to go check out Earth's Fount, where a crystal seals away Odin. The last of the Allegons. Found a sundered binding stone. The stone may have been the one thing that was binding Odin, and now the stone has been destroyed. all you wanted to know about Odin. Simi would entrust you with a delivery. Okay. Let's travel back to the Waking Sands and hand the report Simi has written for Urion J. A list documenting all recent sightings of the Elder Primal Odin. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here for the moment, apart from a few other missions, of course. We'll head over to Gridania. We need to speak to Versailles over the Adder's Nest once again in regards to the Ixal and the summoning of Garuda once more. What do you have for us? Ah, Fear and Odin in the Shroud. Good Lieutenant here would share with you most urgent tidings. Hello there, bandit. So we need to go back over... Oh. He's popped himself over to Earth's Fount. We'll head over there, no doubt, in the near future. Ooh, X potions. And X ethers. Handy. Gale Force Warning. Commander Forsai wishes to send you against the latest incarnation of Garuda. Right, we need to reattune ourselves to the Aephorite in Kurthus. I'm doing very well, thank you, Bandit. I hope you're enjoying your day as well. Or as much as you can, since it seems like it's morning for you. Right, we might as well get ourselves over to Earth's Fount first of all, since we were just there. And then we'll head over to Kurthus and unlock the Howling Eye once more. As I say, extreme mode Garuda can be a pain in the butt. We could be better geared as well, of course, but we could give it a go. Worst comes to worst, we'll die a few times. As for Odin here, even though we may unlock him as a trial, we won't be doing Odin for quite some time. He is pretty damn tough. Yeah, it's going very well. Just unlocking some of the level 50 content. We've unlocked a fair few trials right now before we go into the patch expansions. But there's a few dungeons, actually there's quite a few dungeons we need to unlock as well. Okay, Earth's Fount has now been unlocked. As I say, we don't even have the item level for it, but it would kick my ass to give it an attempt right now. I don't know, can we actually even do the extreme primals? I don't know. We may not have the item level right now, just due to our accessories. But now though, we'll take it off our duty list. We'll come round to it at some point in the future. And if we can't do the extreme mode primals due to our item level, I mean, I could invest gil into buying some better and higher item leveled accessories, but there's no real point. They'll wait. They'll be there for us. And there's plenty of dungeons for us still to do as well. I could always... Yeah, well, that's what I plan to do that. Like, yeah, we could do it unsynced. Well, yeah, I think even at level 60, when I was playing as my warrior, Odin gave me a problem just trying to do it 1v1. was fun now. But it will be there for us. Waiting. Don't mind me coming through. The Howling Eye Extreme is now accessible. It is fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Give me a moment. The Howling Eye Extreme. As I say, I played this as a tank last time. Is there anything I need to know as a healer? Oh, yes. Fairly straightforward. Or it should be. We'll see. An attack by the Primal Garuda has annihilated an entire Trin Adder brigade, with the sole survivor left to tell a tale of wit in terror and misery. Garuda's powers are far greater than they should be. Left with few options and all but one of them almost certain failures, the Order of the Twin Adder turns to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn so that they may summon a Warrior of Light. And thank you for the follow, Bandit. Now, do we need to be back here to turn in the quest once we defeated Garuda? I can't recall. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to stick around. You always do them unsynced. Understandable. We're going to head over to Mordona while we wait. And there's plenty of dungeons, some of which we've never done yet. But I'm going to unlock some of the hard mode early dungeons. Because they're here in... or they're unlockable here in the tavern. I mean, there's so much available to us here. Do you unlock the Crystal Tower? You do unlock the Crystal Tower. Interesting. Right. Slathborn, no. Right, I need to speak to you. Is it you first? What order do we have to do them in? We did Satasha, Tamtara, and then the Copperbell Mines. Data Center. I'm on Chaos, and then the Omega server. So, the EU Data Center. Chaos, I believe it is. Right. So, who has... It's definitely pirates. Yes. Blozeng has a favor to ask you on behalf of an old friend. Not you. I don't think it's you. Yeah, you'd probably find me. Some more dies. Let me think. What is it called again? Time Tower Deepcroft Hard Mode. What's the quest called? It should be around here. Oh no, it's not. I see. Well, we'll speak to you anyway. Out of sight, out of mind. This individual has news he would share in the strictest confidence. The Coppermell mines are looking not unlike the 8th hell in recent days. These double negatives. The stone torches would have us believe that they have matters under control, but it's getting bad. The giants are still causing trouble. Yeah, I used to be on the Shiva data center, I think so. Server. But when Stormblood came out, people were talking about what the roleplay server would be, and through discussions and through the Discord at the time, Omega was chosen. So I thought I'd make a new character there, and I've been here ever since, really. So we need to go speak to the Stone Torch at the Copperbell Mines once again. We need to speak to Commodore Rayner, who is up at the Marauders Guild. And we need to get ourselves over to Uldar. So let's return. And there's a quest known as the Corpse Groom over near the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, when Stormblood came out, I was interested in maybe doing just a bit of roleplay. Not something I really involved myself in too much, but I thought I'd try something a bit different. So I ended up joining like a couple of roleplay discords. And there was, before Omega came up, because I think Omega and Louisoix were the two newest servers that were being opened with Stormblood at the time. All the roleplay servers were over on the US side of things. So that's decided to make Omega the, I suppose, unofficial RP server for Europe. We have Peo Rayo, who we might know or might recognize the name. He was, I think, a thaumaturge or an arcanist who we encountered very early on as an adventurer, along with his party. He looks as though he's seen a ghost. Yeah, they had a conjurer named Edda in the party. And she was going to go back to her village and start afresh, I believe. Yeah, her fiancé passed away. I see. So Peoreo is saying that the fourth member of his old adventuring party joined the Scions. She was killed when the Tribunus, Livia, attacked the Waking Sands. We buried her. But apparently she recently agreed to come to Edda's wedding. A lot of things don't add up here. Still waiting for our party to form for Garuda, of course. Let's get ourselves over to Camp Drybone and go inspect the grave. The grave has definitely seen better days. The tombstone has been knocked over and the earth before it disturbed. Okay. Need to go over to the Tower of Deepercroft and see what Edda is up to. I mean, since we're so close by, might as well pop ahead over to Horizon and go over to the Copperbell Mines anyway. Speak to the member of the Stone Torches about their little giant problem. So even the Spriggans are attacking the workers of the mines. The Copperbell Mines Horde is now accessible. Right, head down to the Deep Croft and unlock that dungeon. So, seems like my neighbour's pulled out the drill. Lovely. And the Tamtar Deepcroft has been unlocked. Okay. Last but not least, let's go speak to Commodore Rayner over at the Marauder Guild. Limsa Lominza. Lovely. What I may do is give it a few more minutes. We'll unlock the Satasha Sea Grot once again, and if the neighbour's going to be providing us with some background noise, we'll take a break and leave the Extreme Primals for maybe another day, and then when we come back, we could always look at doing the hard mode dungeons. Out of the blue, what is that again? Oh, hi. I see. How curious. I wondered where you unlocked the blue mage. Seems it is here in Limsa Lominza. So pirates have once again moved into the Sea Grot. But they don't look like typical pirates. Yeah, we're not having much luck with Garuda Extreme, which is both good and bad. I say I would love to do it and love to succeed, but at the same time, I know it could go horribly wrong for us. Ooh, we can unlock Farah Sirius now as well. Okay. No doubt we'll be back here in Aleport once again. Thank you very much, Bandit. What we may actually end up doing is, it seems like the neighbour may have stopped with the power tools. Oh, is this the adventuring group who tried to succeed? Okay. Well, give it 20 more seconds and then it's 20 minutes we've waited. And then if Garuda doesn't pop, which it probably won't, we'll, I said I was going to take a break, but instead, let's do these dungeons. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's end the stream more on a high note. So we will withdraw, and we will set ourselves up. We'll set all three. We'll get rid of the Howling Eye Extreme. Well, you'll have to be quick, because we might find a party. So, honestly, I'll go through all the descriptions here and now, get them out of the way. We'll do them in the order we actually did them last time. Tucked inside the dank caverns of the Satasha Sea Grot, there is a secret port said to have been built by the pirate Mistbeard. In the years following the calamity, the notorious Serpent Reavers claimed it as their lair until the cutthroats were vanquished by a band of adventurers. The place subsequently became under the control of the Lominsan authorities. At last that control did not last, for an unknown faction has arisen, seemingly from the briny depths, and overwhelmed the occupying Yellow Jackets. Opinion is divided over the identity of these foes. Some say that they are pirates, others swear they are fiends. Oh, there. Yeah, sure. Of course, then we have the Tamtara Deepcroft. When the guiding light of one's life is extinguished, it takes uncommon strength of spirit to clamber out of the black pits of despair. Those who want for resilience may yet be pulled up by a friend's helping hand, but what becomes of a broken-hearted maiden who has neither the strength nor the succor to overcome the darkness that threatens to consume her? The answer shall be revealed through the tragic tale that begins with the arrival of a single letter. And of course, finally, the Copperbell Mines. Huzzah, back to the mines! Adventurers have cleared the Copperbell Mines of the Giants. Or have they? A band of engineers from Amalgina and Sons has gone missing in the shaft, cut off mid-knock. On schedule, help. A more thorough adventurer is needed to mop up the enduring giants. If pickaxes are to ring again underground and the guild to flow overground. Easy find. Okay. Oh, and we're going into Satasha. And away we go. Do you enjoy the warrior class? I say my other character who I streamed and recorded for my YouTube channel, Leonhard, is primarily a warrior now. You don't have any of these hard dungeons unlocked. Oh. Oh, and away I go. Yeah, there's a lot of dungeons now unlocked for us before I go into the patch content. Might as well do a fair few of them. God, it's been a while since I've been in here. It's been ages since I've been in here as a healer as well, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Shouldn't really be too difficult. So who do we have in the party? We have a level 67 Dark Knight, level 60 Ninja, and a level 52 Bard. Gotta be careful casting a regeneration sometimes. Oh, we're up to the first boss. Collar boss. Now, I didn't read ahead of time what the boss mechanics are, but I think I recall them, so we'll see. Yeah, healing is fairly relaxed when it goes well. When it goes well. So I'm looking forward to trying out some of the range magical DPS classes once we start getting into the Heavensward expansion. I say, once we get through the patch story content, we're going to be trying out becoming a Thaumaturge and then a Black Mage. But that's the plan at the very least.
Okay, up to the second boss. We are missing our bard. Give it a moment. Captain Madison.
Are we with a bunch of cat people again? We are. Ow. Ooh, shit. Yikes. I didn't expect to take that much damage. Well, that was close. And that's why we have Benediction. Yeah, the hero earrings of casting. I mean, pretty decent, but we can get better just from using our tombstones or poetics, of course. One last few more pulls. So ninjas determined to get themselves killed. if the ninja dies, the ninja dies. I've decided that's the line I'll take. But I follow random bling. I'm only level 52 at the moment. Yesterday I just managed to get through the A Realm Reborn main storyline. Well, we're going to be doing a variety of dungeons prior to going into the patch content before getting the Heavensward. Ow, 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 ow. Pain, suffering. Okay. Yeah, I was waiting for 20 minutes for Extreme Garuda, so I was gonna close. I was gonna end the stream, but I thought I may as well do the original free dungeons on hard before taking a break. Release the Kraken. And here we go. Now, which ones do you need to kill again? I think it's the Kraken arms. You want some better gear. That's understandable. Oh god, pony farming. Oh, those were the days. I remember pony farming. cracking arm here. Oh Christ, we've been grabbed. Hey! Thank you for the player commendations. Okay, so we have Tamtara Deepcroft and a Copperbell Mines to do, and then we'll take a break. So Satasha we can take away. Less than 5 minutes. We might as well take Gale Force Warning off our list for the moment. Oh, speak to you. Oh, Commodore Rayner is here at Aleport. Yeah, we were in a party full of cat people. Oh. Let's go see if Edda is truly as crazy as her Lalafell believed. Now this one, mechanics. I don't think it's too bad. Again, it'll come back to me, no doubt. So, we have a level 70 Darkonite, a level 70 Ninja, a level 51 Summoner. And we're going to be doing some big pulls, which is scary, but okay. Let's get the show on the road. Oh. Hello, Tara Vicky. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, my original character, well, my original playthrough of this that is streamed a while back was a tank for most of it. Oh, bloody hell. Right. So far, so good. And up to the first boss, Evane, who was a scion who was dead. Oh, yes, I remember this mechanic. She can kill her own ads. Oh, that's the wrong spell. There you go. Half gloves of the divine harvest. No, it's fine. Oh, on me. Let's see. Well, I had to use my benediction on myself, but I didn't die, which is, I suppose, the best thing. apply to be part of a stream team? At the moment, probably not, to be honest. It's not something I've really looked into or considered. Not something I've considered at any point at the moment, anyway. I'm just here for a bit of fun and to share the hobby, and if people find my channel here on YouTube or on Twitch, well, we'll see how things go. The Tomb of Galvin the Dominator. Honestly, we'll see what the future brings, of course. Ooh, crap. Yeah. We don't need this. Don't need this. Okay, and into the ethereal flow. Uh-oh, that sounds like pulling. Oh, I shouldn't have used regen. What the hell are these? Discarded eyes? Spare lungs. I keep forgetting I've got eye for an eye, but I very rarely use it. I keep forgetting I have it. Oh. Let the summoner get their phone call out the way. Here. Quite a few classes level 70. Doing a lot of crafting and gathering classes. Nice. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to again. Once Shadowbringers comes out, switching over to my other character and working on mining from level 70 to level 80. So I'm guessing level 80 is going to be the new level cap. But it is a good way to make gil, so... Oh. Reasonably close to the final boss. What we'll do is we'll get this dungeon through, then we'll go do Copperbell Mines hard, and then I'll be taking a break. We'll probably come back and do some more dungeons later in the afternoon, and then later on this evening, we'll be doing something a bit different. We'll be playing a bit of Resident Evil 2, the remastered edition. Which I'm looking forward to be honest, but I think I'd wait until the sun goes down to play it. Add a bit more ambience. Made gil from the HOH. Is that the harder version of the Palace of the Dead? I've never done the Palace of the Dead or its other version over in Kugane. Was it Kugane? I think so. It's been a while. Actually, what? I can't see what dungeons there are after this. What was next? Hawk Manor, maybe? The Sunken Temple of Quan. We could probably clear out a few more of the enemies while we're waiting for our summoner to return. Heaven on High. Okay, that's what it's called. I didn't know. I knew it existed because I think I'd seen the quest before in Kugane. But I never picked it up just because I knew kind of what it involved. Oh, that's the wrong button, but oh well. Mind Flayer here. So it looks like anyway. the Brave Arm. Great. It's one long ass phone call. Nope. Should be able to cast some AoE heals here. I don't think it's really going to matter. I don't think there's any ads that are going to target us. Timing that AoE heal a bit too early, really. Oh, Christ. Aye. And there we are. And so ends that sad tale. We gain the Robe of Divine Harvest. Thank you for the player commendation. Right, so I do need to go speak to Eorzea once again. I do need to speak to Raina as well, actually. Let's go speak to Raina first, since we're here. Were you wishing to come along, Bandit, for Copperbell Mines? Oh. Okay. Mission complete. Ah, yeah, you can get a pet cat or dog from the NPC there. I just haven't bothered, to be honest with you. Oh, there you are. Okay, so I'm going to throw you a party invite. Obviously, and just let me know when you're ready. I'm going to go run over and turn in the Tamtara Deepcroft. But yeah, when you're ready to go, let me know. Honestly, this will be the last dungeon we run for this early afternoon. And then we'll either come back and do some more dungeons, or I'll just chill until later on this evening to do some more Resident Evil. Okay, awesome. I'll speak to my Lalafell here, obviously about the fate of Edda, and then we'll get ourselves underway. Yeah. I'm floating? Oh dear. Yeah, as well, apologies, for some reason, it's normally just meant to be about a 5-second delay on Twitch, but it seems to be more about like a 15 or 20-second delay. So, yeah, we have to make do with that, as you've probably noticed, but okay. Let's get ourselves set up and away. So that was the Tamtara Deepcroft. Okay, onwards to the Copperbell Mines. As I say, we can take it relatively easily. We don't need to be over pulling. As a mechanics wise, apart from I think the second or maybe the first boss, it's not actually all that bad. There's one boss where you kind of have to not only deal damage to the boss, but kill some fire sprites that are trying to get to the boss, and when they ignite, it would wipe the party. But apart from that, it's relatively straightforward, I think, from what I can remember. Oh dear. So, again, of course, we have Yuki here, our bandit. We have Vanille, a level 62 samurai, and Darren, a level 58. Yeah, you'll have Defiance. I imagine it's going to be fun for you, Bandit, with the echo here. Might be easier. Actually, is it going to be easier to mute the game or mute the stream? Probably easier to mute the stream, even though then you won't hear me, of course, but at least then you'll hear everything as it's actually occurring. But not a bad little dungeon. With some Spriggans on our butt. Oh, more Spriggans. Okay, yeah, this is the first boss. This is the one that has the fire sprites. I know it's going to be a bit delayed for you, but yeah, gotta watch out here. Yeah. Oh, the flambeau, that's what it's called. Oh, Christ. Ah, phew. I thought that was the mastermind already setting this bit of walkway on fire. Whew. Happy days. Some Lancer Dragoon armour. And now we get to cover their back. Oh, yeah. Bomb. Gotta plant a bomb in its path. I remember this now. Run away, there's a bomb. Watch at your feet. There you go. Oh Christ. Ah, that bomb's a bit too early. Ah, maybe not. Ouch. Jesus. Oh, wow. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of punishment. Oh. Ah, my gear's not in a good condition. Right. Let's protect on everyone again. Well, pass on that. Pass on this. My gear should be fine. Not much left to go. Oh, we have a new friend. And final boss time. Oh, the sandworm. Oh, yes. I wonder who wants to volunteer for sandworm bait duty. Ow, 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 ow. Let's grab this rock. I need to be over on that side. And that's it. Happy days. Thank you for joining me, Bandit. Hope you enjoyed the hard mode Copperbell Mines. What's this? Lord's Plate Belt. Thank you for the commendations. Yeah, and you don't even need to turn that one in. You have no idea what was going on. Ah, that's fine. I see. It came back to me as we were encountering the air bosses, what they were all about. Let me have a look at the quest list here. Halatali, the Thousand Moors of Totora, Cock Manor. Okay, so those are kind of the next ones to unlock. Of course, we have Aurum Vale and Dismail Darkhold, which I have yet to unlock. Ugh, I don't really want to do them. I will have to do them at some point, though. Okay, no, thank you for joining me for that Dungeon Bandit. And I will be taking a break here. So I'll take a break. What I'll end up doing is probably grabbing a bite to eat. And then I'll either come back with some more Final Fantasy XIV, or I might take just a longer break than usual and come back with some Resident Evil 2. I need to do some testing on that for audio balancing, but yeah. We'll see how it goes. Yes, you know Aurum Vale. You know what it involves. Either way though, thank you all for joining me. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you for even more either later on today or next time, which of course could be tomorrow. But, as I say, we'll unlock some more dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV, and then we'll finally get back to continuing the story content. But, I'll see you all next time. Until then, though, enjoy the rest of your day, take care now, and bye-bye.